Oh crap, are you filming?
Yes, crap, I am filming. Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christine if you're new here, and if you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and stick around because we do fun makeup videos, some fashion, some unboxings, just all kinds of stuff, and I'm hoping to start vlogging in the very near future. And I'll tell you, my family's a hoot. You gotta see this, especially on game nights, or like tonight we're going to try baking all of us together in the kitchen, so that ought to be fun. But we are working on getting a good vlogging camera to get that going. Today, however, we're going to do a Christmas eye look, and I'm using a Christmas themed palette. This palette is by Alien Cosmetics. It is an indie brand, and the cover is, while a bit risque, in my opinion, it is very Christmassy. She's a Christmas alien, for sure. I love the artwork. I think it's amazing. I think they did a great job. And the inside, the color story, is very, very holiday. Lots of gold and green and reds, and their reds are reds. So we're gonna give this a shot today. I'm thinking maybe something kind of green and gold. You know, for the baking in the kitchen, you have to really up your eyeshadow game because, I mean, we're gonna be in my kitchen. So yeah, we're just doing this for fun because I'm going nowhere. We're in the middle of a pandemic and you shouldn't be going anywhere either. Stay home, watch my videos, go back and watch all the other videos. There's other videos on there. Just go right through them. Maybe give some of them a thumbs up if you really liked it. That would be cool. Really cool with me. I really like the shade names in this palette. It makes me feel very Christmassy. Tinsel, Pine, Hot Cocoa, Sleigh, Santa. Those are adorable. And as you already know, if you've watched my videos before, sucker for packaging. So yeah, it was definitely the packaging and the shade names that got me from the very beginning. And now that I have it, I can't wait to try it. This will be the first time I'm using it. So if this eye look doesn't come out, you're not going to see any of this video anyway, because I will just redo it and come up with something else. But I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling that this one might actually turn out. Has nothing to do with the shadows. They look gorgeous and magnificent. It's more me. So let's see what we can come up with. I think I'm going to start in the crease with this one right here called Reindeer. And if you have this palette at home, then please go get it. Let's make a look together. I have already primed my eyelids. This is picking up a lot of pigment right off the get-go. All I did was touch it a tiny bit and we've got, bam, right on that brush. So I've already primed my eyelids with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. This one is in Eden. It's a little bit of a more shimmery color. It blocks out all the veins of my eyelids. I like it. It's good. So let's go in with this. Woo! Okay. And that is very pigmented. And I have to say, actually very close to the color of a reindeer. So kudos to them for getting that spot on. I'm just going to blend that in a bit. If you're interested in anything else that's already on my face, today I went with mostly higher end products, and they'll all be listed in the description box. So you can go down there and take a quick look. So I'm just building that up in the crease until it's a shade that I like. And I'm taking it up a little bit higher because I do have that fold. It's a hooded eyelid, they call it. But I have that fold, and I want you to still be able to see that crease color even when my eyes are fully open. So I do take mine up a little higher. You do not have to do that if you don't have hooded eyes, especially. You've got that great big, beautiful canvas to work with. But I'm not saying I don't like my eyes. I do like my eyes. I like myself, period. And you should too, no matter what. But in a makeup point of view, it is a lot easier if the eye were a little more flat, so that I didn't have that ledge, is what I call it, because it makes it more difficult to get shadows to blend properly. I also have a scar, and you can see it in a lot of my photos, because I use filters on my photos to change the lighting or, you know, things like that, but I don't go in and take away any flaws or anything like that. I don't erase marks, things. So I have a scar that's right on my eyelid right here, and you can definitely see it. That also makes it difficult to get the eyeshadow blended fully, because that one spot it's like a little dent. The scar goes in. I have no idea how I did that or where it came from. Have to ask my mama, I guess. I do know this one on my forehead is from trying to jump, I think, off of my bouncy rocky horse onto the top bunk on a bunk bed, and I smacked my head on the frame. Not great. It was not a good idea. Left a good scar there. I'm not sure what the one on my eyelid is from. I'm used to it now. I know it's there, so I don't let it bother me, but I can see it in the photos sometimes. I'm like, what is that on my eye? Or, oh, I could have blended that a little bit better. It's on that scar always, and it makes it look weird. But it's okay, because makeup is very individual, and you have to do your makeup what pleases you, and you know what also works with your eye shape and your coloring, things like that. Now, I don't agree with there are certain colors that, you know, some people should wear and other people shouldn't wear. I think that's silly. I'll wear whatever color I want to wear because I just like color, and I don't think that there's any that makes me look weird or different. But I do notice that when I wear colors like blue or purple, my eyes, because they're hazel, so they're brown and gold and green and blue, kind of all mashed together. If I wear a blue or a purple, my eyes definitely do look more blue, and obviously if I wear a dark brown or a green, then my eyes come up a little more golden or green. So that part is true. There are colors that can enhance your eye color for sure, but I don't agree with you shouldn't wear this color or that color. I don't think so, because I am such a lover of all things colorful makeup, so, which you wouldn't know right now because all we've done so far is put some brown on there, but we're getting there. Now I'm going to take that same color on a shorter brush. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you what that one was. The fluffy brush I'm using is an R38, but it is just a fluffy, new word. It is a fluffy blending brush by Morphe, and then I'm switching to a much shorter, denser brush. This is an R41. For the lower lash line, we're just going to smudge that same exact color under the lower lash line. A little bit. And this is a great brush for that. It's very dense. You can get a very controlled application. As I said before, are going to be baking Christmas cookies tonight. And I don't know if the problem with using this camera is that this camera is set up all the time. I don't move it or take it down. So it's set up in my bedroom so that anytime I want to film, it's set up in such a way that it's out of the way and I just turn it on and film. And all of my makeup and everything that I need is sitting directly in front of me. So I would have to move things furniture-wise to get my ring light and everything out of this room. To take downstairs to videotape, us videotape, wow, that's an old word, to use it to take videos of our baking shenanigans, and I'm not sure I want to do that, but I might get out my phone. I've seen several people have been using their phones, but I think they must have one of the really nice iPhones or something like that, because their videos are beautiful. And I don't think that my phone takes very good video, so that's why we're looking into trying to get a vlog cam. And when we do, you'll be seeing more vlogs from me. Okay, now this is the part where I'm not sure where I want to go. If I want to go with some green in the crease, I think I do. And we're going to take that same brush that we used on the first color, and we're going to blow that off a little bit so I don't get brown all over my dress. And we're going to go into this beautiful Kelly green right here called Ornament. Isn't that fun? Just using it, using the palette with these fun names makes me feel Christmassy. I hope that my dress is not too distracting. I also hope it doesn't look too much like a tablecloth. I'm very into the checkered and plaid right now, so I like it. Even though sometimes when I put it on I think, looks a little like a tablecloth. I still like it, and I'm still gonna wear it. It's like a very loose tiered dress. It's got tiered ruffles on the bottom, and it's, what shape would you call it? I'm not sure if this is considered like a baby doll. It kind of goes in right under the chest area, and then it goes out, and it goes a little bit below my knees. And I've been wearing it with just either a pair of tennis shoes or some combat boots. Either way, looks really cute. I've been saying I'm going to do some outfit of the days. I've been saying that for a while, and then pandemic hit. I don't really go anywhere, so my outfits of the day are not very interesting. They're mostly pajama pants and tank tops, or because I get really hot. I am a very hot person. Not like that. I mean, I'm a very sweaty person. I get hot very easily. I overheat. And so I wear tank tops even in the middle of winter in the house. And to sleep, I don't dress warm to sleep at all. And I have to say this color is a little hard to blend. That is probably, and my sleeves are getting on my nerves already. And that's probably not due to the quality of these shadows, because they seem really nice. That's probably more my error. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, we know this. And I feel like I've blended away a lot of the brown on this eye. So we're gonna try and put some of that back in. I just think it's starting to look a little muddy at the top here. This side is a little better. But we can go back in and touch up the brown. Also going to take and run this along the lower lash line. I'm not going to worry about adding the green down there because I am going to be putting green on my waterline. So we will have some green on the lower lash line as well. Now I would like to take this beautiful reddish right here shimmer called Cranberry. And I'm going to use my finger because I just have a feeling. Most shimmers, best tool, your finger. And that is gorgeous. Let's just show it to you as a swatch first. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to take that on the outer portion of the eye and just kind of tap. I tap and rub actually, and try to get it as close to my lash line as I can get it, hopefully without poking myself in the eye. It's very pretty. It's a nice holiday red. Now I wouldn't normally think of putting red and green together, but it's Christmas, so we're gonna do it because it's Christmas. And also my face, and I can do anything I want with my face. So I like that. That's very pretty, nice shimmery. And we're gonna go ahead and take this beautiful green shimmer right here called Pine. And I'm going to put that on the kind of middle of my eye. And then I think we're going to use the gold towards the inner corner. That one is not as soft. It feels drier on the finger. And maybe I should have used the gold here and then done this on the inner corner, but I'll know for next time. It still looks really pretty next to the reddish color. I mean, if you like doing an actual like Christmassy kind of look. If you don't, you're probably gonna think that's super weird. I also apologize if you hear any clicking. That's my doggie. That's Penny, Penelope. Penelope is a lab, probably pit bull mix. She's the sweetest dog you will ever meet. And she's got a complete lab body and head, but she has really short legs. So she's super cute. Anyway, her nails click on the wood floor when she walks, and you'll probably be able to hear that. She's just saying hello. The daughter that does not live here, Mina, is coming over tonight with her husband. Yes, we have all been quarantining and all been tested. So everybody has been home and we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks. So I'm very excited that they're finally going to be able to come over. Alrighty. I think we're going to go ahead and try that gold on the inner corner and see what happens. There are two golds. One is very yellow and the other one seems a little more almost bronzy. There's this one that's very bright. That one's called Tinsel. And then there's this one right here that is more of a bronzy gold. We're going to use that one. It's called Bells. And it kind of does look like the shade of an old brass bell, maybe. We're going to take a little bit of that on. This is a very nice pencil brush by Morphe, the M431. And I think I told you this one, the smudgy one that we used under the lash line, was an R41. And if you don't have Morphe brushes, so what? Just use whatever you've got. I have got brushes from every place you could think of. TJ Maxx. I've got Real Techniques from Walmart. I've got Moda brushes from Walmart. I've got some that are from my, what are those subscription boxes called? I don't get them anymore, so I've already forgotten. But anyway, one of my subscription boxes used to love to put the Luxie brushes in, so I've got some from there. I just pulled out my Morphe ones tonight because I haven't used them in a while. I tend to keep them for use in videos so that I don't have to wash brushes 100 times a month, because I have to wash my brushes every time I use them. I can't not. I can't do it. I don't know how other people do it, but I have to wash them as soon as I'm done with them. I don't want to break out, and I don't want germs on my face, and I don't want to get infections in my eye. Those things scare me, so I wash them every single time I use them. And yes, it is hard, and it's a pain, but I figure it's definitely better than getting an eye infection. I like that. It's very pretty. I don't know. I don't know if I would use it as an inner corner one other than for this look. It's a little dark. I usually like something a little lighter on my inner corner, but it works. It's Christmas. That's fun. You could do whatever you want and call it a Christmas look. I think that's the new rule we should use. It's July, Christine. How can it be a Christmas look? Christmas in July. What are you talking about? You can use whatever you want, whenever you want. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And I used to be really very conscientious. I used to fear what other people would think of my eye looks because this isn't an area of the United States where a whole lot of people spend a whole lot of time doing their makeup or their clothes, really. So I do get the odd look, especially when I take it and wear it to work. I am just touching up those shimmers a little bit, adding a little more. I think when I blended some of that beautiful shimmer off, and I just want that color back. So I'm just taking my little pencil brush and adding to that to make sure that we have a definite definition of each color. You never know what you're gonna come up with on this channel. Usually it's you know, today I was feeling a bit creative. We're gonna go a little out of the box, so we did. And I like it. I like how it turned out. We're not done yet though. Like I said, I wanted to put a pretty green on the waterline. So we're gonna choose that green now. This one is screaming at me because this is a very bright green. But I also have some that aren't quite as green. That one's a little too teal, but I do have these two, so let's check out these two. This one is by Urban Decay. It's one of their 24/7 glide on eye pencils. Highly recommend. You put it on, it stays put, and that's all I want in a waterline eyeliner. And the shade on this one is Graffiti. Focus on the pencil, thank you. And then I also have this one though from LA Girl, and it is their Glide Gel Liner, and the color on this one is Limelight. So that one is also a really pretty green, but it's a little lighter, so I'm not sure which one's going to show up. I think we're going to try the LA Girl one first and see how it goes. I try to warm it up on the back of my hand a little bit, just make a couple of swipes, kind of gets it going, and then it's easier to get on your waterline. Okay, back to business. I like that color. We're going to stick with that. We're going to go ahead and put the Urban Decay one back because I think that's really pretty. So we'll go ahead and stick with that color. Again, that was the LA Girl one in Limelight. Very pretty green. I like that a lot. And next, we're going to put on some mascara. I use a primer, a lash primer. If you have really sparse lashes or thin, like I do, because you can't even see them. They're so blonde and so thin, you can't even see them if I don't put anything on them. So this helps the mascara. So that even if you have a mascara that's not working that great, this underneath it is going to make your lashes longer and thicker. I promise you'll love it. And this is a drugstore one, but they also have high-end ones. Tarte makes a good one. I've heard really good things about, I want to say Marc Jacobs, although that's probably really expensive. I have not tried that one. But I have tried the Tarte one, and it's really good. So, I always curl my lashes. This is just a Maybelline lash curler. If you have a favorite lash curler, comment below, because I'm not in love with this one. I think it feels weird, and I don't like these little things that your fingers go through because my thumb keeps getting stuck in it, and it's annoying. I don't like it. Today I'm going to be using the Hourglass Caution Extreme Mascara. This is just a little travel size one. I've really been enjoying this mascara. It's a good mascara. It's a nice wand. Not too big, not too small. It's too short, obviously. But it's a travel size. Okay, I know this is a pretty bold statement of an eye look. Normally I would just go with a nude lip. I get it. But it's Christmas. So now we're not only going to do a very bold eye look, we're going to do a red lip. That's right, we're going to get crazy. This one is by Believe Beauty. It is their long-lasting lip liner in So Chic, and it's a pretty red color. This is it's retractable. They're nice. They're very creamy. You'll see. I have several really nice things from Believe Beauty. Maybe it's time to do a Believe Beauty, a whole face. Maybe. If you're interested in something like that, let me know down below. Believe Beauty is an affordable brand that you can find at Dollar General if you have those stores in your area. But I believe you might be able to order online too. I don't know. I've never really checked. I just run to the store. That's actually the closest store to where I live. And I've just picked up a bunch of their stuff. Their foundation is good. The lip liners are good. What else do I have from them? Their eyeliners are good. They've got some good products, so check them out. Very affordable. I did a video not that long ago, at least this doesn't feel like that long ago, trying on some of my favorite red lipsticks that I had. You know what? That might have been a year ago. It does not feel like it was a year ago. I did not own this lipstick at the time though, because I just got this and I don't even know if it was out back then. This is a Sigma liquid lip, and the shade is, I think, Venom. Very pretty red. So we're going to go ahead and put that one on. Very easy to apply and comfortable. It doesn't feel too drying. After you let it dry, you can apply a gloss over top if you like that glossier look. And I probably shouldn't say this too soon, because I just got it on my lips. I did wear this before and didn't get any of it on my teeth, so it didn't, move around. But you definitely need to let it dry. I also have a little tiny scar on the bottom lip that causes problems, especially when I use a darker lipstick because you can see it more. None of us are perfect. We all have our scars and what we would call imperfections. I don't think they're imperfections. I think we were meant to have them. That's just, I was meant to get a scar on my forehead. I don't know why, but it's there now, and it's always been a part of me, and it will always be a part of me. I have tattoos and piercings and things like that that I feel like I was meant to have them. And also any bumps, I bruise like a peach, so I get bumps and scars and bruises on my body all the time. It's just a part of living. Nobody's body is pristine like a marble statue. It just doesn't exist. And I know that a lot of times when we look at social media and we look at magazines and television, we start to believe that we are imperfect because we're looking at these images that are so perfected. But I'll tell you, that's just it. They're usually perfected. They are changed, fixed, if you want to call it that. I think that they should let them have their scars and stretch marks and things like that, because we need to see more people that are human and normal. That's just me. All right, off my soapbox again. That will be it for my look today. I really had fun using this palette. I think it's really cute. I love all the shade names, and if you're a Christmas freak like me, you will love this palette. This is the second palette that I've gotten from Alien Cosmetics. They are a fantastic brand. I've had no issues with the shipping. I've had no issues with my orders. Everything arrives on time and in one piece, and it always impresses me. So if you're thinking about getting a palette for Christmas, give them a look. They're a smaller brand, and I think it's awesome to help out, you know, our smaller indie brands, especially right now when people aren't necessarily thinking about buying makeup all that much. If you are, check out some of the smaller brands. I think you'll be impressed. Should we take off the? Nah, let's leave our reindeer horns on for the end of the video. Why not? It's very holiday festive. We're gonna leave it go. I hope you had fun. Even if you didn't like the look that came out of it, nah. Do your own look. Make your makeup work for you the way that you want it to work for you, and have fun with it, because in the end, it's just makeup. It'll wash off. It's not a big deal. I love you all. Please come back and see my next video. I don't have any idea what it's going to be about or what it is, but it's on its way, because I'm not going to quit. Not today. See? No red on the lips. It's good lipstick. Thank you, Sigma, for making a lipstick that doesn't get all over your teeth. And apparently I don't know how to say goodbye to you guys, but I have to. I gotta go. I have to bake cookies. I love you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.